Earlier this week, a surfer was attacked by a shark off the coast in Hermanus in the Western Cape. The incident highlighted and raised concerns for the safety of holidaymakers that are flocking to the various beaches in and around Cape Town. With the expected booming numbers of tourists to the area, Cape Town's disaster management is on standby. Well, joining us from our Seapoint studio this morning is Richard Bosman, the Executive Director for Safety and Security from the City of Cape Town. Richard, welcome to Morning Live. Thanks very much for being our guest here.
Good morning, Leanne. Thank you for having me.
Now, apart from this shark attack that I was speaking about that happened in Hermanus, have you had any other serious incidents that are worthy of reporting so far?
Leanne, so far the festive season has been busy, but it's been going quite well. We have had a lot of shark sightings over this period, but no other shark attacks have taken place. Just a correction, the shark attack took place outside of Gansbaai in a popular surfing spot called the Plat. Fortunately, the surfer is in hospital and is recovering quite well, so we're quite pleased about that.
Oh, that is good news. That's good. So it was in Gansbaai, not in Hermanus.
That's correct, Leanne. It was in Gansbaai at a very popular surfing spot called the Plat.
Okay, thanks for clarifying that. I mean, in terms of advice that we would give surfers and the general public who do go into the ocean, and particularly, you know, as you say, there have been sightings of sharks, and of course this particular incident that happened. What advice would you give them?
Yes, and you're right. This is really our busy period. We're having lots and lots of people on the beaches, and I think one would look at a couple of tips. The first thing is, if you come to a beach, make sure you swim in the area that's demarcated as a bathing area. There would be flags set up, black and yellow and red flags set up. There'd be lifeguards on duty. I think that's the most important thing. The area they demarcated would be regarded as safe. The water would have been tested in the morning by the lifeguards, and it's important for that. Second thing, and probably most important, is don't consume alcohol or don't even bring alcohol onto the beaches. That causes all sorts of problems. Lost kids, unruly behavior, possible drownings taking place, and it causes all sorts of problems. The other big thing possibly would be that when you come to the beach, most times people come to the beaches once or twice a year. You're not aware of your surroundings, you're not sure of where you are. Make sure you know where you are, make sure you know what you're doing, make sure you keep your kids near to you, because that's one of the most unfortunate things is when we find kids that are lost, and sometimes it results in potential drownings.
All right, now, which beaches would you recommend that people use for swimming and perhaps for surfing as well?
Ideally, you'd want a beach that's got lifeguards on, that's covered with lifeguards. So on our Atlantic side, you look at places like Camps Bay, Clifton. Those are big beaches, very popular over the festive season, including Hout Bay. And on the False Bay side, places like Fischhoek, which has lifeguards, Muizenberg, Strandfontein, Menandi, Monbabisi, out in the Strand, Gordons Bay area. All those beaches are patrolled with lifeguards. They're on duty from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening, and those are regarded as our safer beaches. Okay.
You mentioned a bit earlier about drinking on a beach. Now, you know, there's obviously talk that this is this actually illegal to consume alcohol on a beach?
And in the area of the City of Cape Town, definitely alcohol on the beach is illegal. We've got a bylaw that prohibits it. And I can just give an update. As of the 1st to the 18th of December, we've taken off more than 1,400 litres of wine on the beach already, in various forms from people. Our staff adopt a very, very no-nonsense approach to this, because we believe it assists us in policing the beach and also in ensuring that people who come to the beach on that day enjoy themselves, and also reduces the risk of antisocial behavior as well as potential drownings.
Sure. So 1,400 litres already been confiscated of wine from the beaches. So it's illegal to drink on the beaches in the Cape. People need to know this. But let's also give some details out in case people do witness some irresponsible behavior, firstly. And secondly, if there is an emergency, who should people get hold of?
Yes, Leanne, absolutely. We'll have staff on the beaches from 8 in the morning till 8 at night, out in foot patrol at all the beaches. They are there already. We work in extended hours. If you have any emergency and you phone, a normal telephone would be you call dial 107. You get through to our 107 or our public emergency call center. They will dispatch you through to the relevant city services or the SAP. If ever you have a cell phone, you can dial 021 480 7700, and they will assist you to put you through to the correct persons and enable a proper response to your problems.
Excellent. Thank you for talking to us. Good luck for the rest of the season, and keep up the great work as well.
Thank you, Leanne. Thanks for having me.
Richard Bosman is the Executive Director of Safety and Security from the City of Cape Town. So just please ensure your safety at this time of the year on the beaches. And most importantly, just don't drink on the beaches. You've heard.